Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today is a video that is important. The 2025 best plugins gear, my recommendations so far. And we got two plugins you should definitely check out. The best sample pack I've ever experienced, the most complete, and some hardware right there in the box. The best headphones for studio music producers I've ever tried out. They got some AI, enhanced, advanced stuff going on for them. All of this coming up right here in this video. First up, we got Fuel. It's one of my favorite plugins right now. It's brand new, and it's a category of plugins everyone should own. It's basically loudness, clipping, over-the-top compression, and adjusting everything in a fine way. There are some alternatives available, but I think this one sums everything up in the best way. It's very inexpensive, brand new, and laid out in a very intuitive way. I have it on the master always, just a hint, but you can of course also use it on buses, on your drums, kick and bass, melt them together, clip them a little, and get it crunchy and loud. So let's listen to it really quick. Right here, I got like a unreleased techno track with really cool vocals.
The whole world is watching you. The whole world is watching.
I'll just mute the vocals and let's go through some presets and adjust it, and I'll explain you what it exactly does. For example, that air and presence one I really love, because I'm usually like mixing everything to like bass heavy and a little dull, so this amps it up really by a lot. You got your lifts for in and out adjustment, bypass, you can oversample or not, and then we have compression and OTT, over the top compression. Let's dial that one in to an extreme so you can actually hear it. And it changes quite a lot of the feel of a song. Like for example, the body gives it more like oomph. The compression sounds really nice. And what I love the most is like the range of it. Like from 0 to 100 has a really nice range. Some other plugins, it's either not enough or it's way too much, so you have to adjust it really fine. I like how they did it actually, like from 0 to 100, perfect range for at least what I need. Let's try out loud. Again, here it has a really nice sound and tone to it. The clipping is really handy. I use it on my drum bus to clip everything. Pretty hard to get it in check, get the entire track up to loudness. It's a really nice tool. You can like adjust the bass, the thickness, the mix of it. Right now it's at 75%. You can like, what I love to do is like set it up really extreme so you actually hear what it's doing, and then dial it down again, bypass it, compare it, and like find the sweet spot where you do enough but not too much. Next up, we got a creative tool, Chop Beast by WA Production. You just drag and drop a sample, a vocal right into the plugin. I got here a vocal, and then you can choose between 4, 8, 16, and 32s to split it. Let's maybe do 16s, and then with your keyboard you can play those individual sections. Answer in the sunlight. Let's chop it up even more to get like little hits. And then you can replay the chopped vocal into a new melody. You could also use, for example, piano chords, and then maybe use a resolution of just 4 to have like bigger sections in there. And every individual section, you can click on it and change the pitch.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for an
You can also reverse any kind of section.
I'm waiting.
You can undo and also declick the in and out, so when it chops, so you don't get those nasty clicks that are really hard to remove. There's a global transpose, and then it's really up to you picking the right sample, and also up to you to play it in the right way. Here with this vocal, you could come up with like a new vocal melody, or again use it for sampling where it really shines. You get a randomize, which will do the parameters on its own, so it will reverse and pitch random. You can like play around with it. Use rhythmatize, where it will rearrange it.
Now
Basically, the randomize and rhythmatize are like, for me, like random kind of presets. So you just drag something in there, randomize, rhythmatize it, you get something by chance, play around with it, and have this way already like slightly processed vocal chops that you can then use in a more creative, more random kind of way. But again, if you just have like a good sample, go in there, chop it up, use the pitch, reverb, and the declicking. You can play around with it and have like in a very fast way those typical house, electronic, dance music vocal chops to remix other people's songs and be creative with the samples. So if you're interested, link down below in the description. Let's move on to the next one. We got something really special. It's a little harder to demo because it's a sample pack, and I'm a huge fan of good sample packs because Splice is overused and you have to pay monthly. So I don't use Splice at all. Sometimes for customers, but usually I like to buy sample packs, support the people making them, and using quality stuff. And this one right here, so far my favorite. It's a really big one, 18 gigabytes, actually 23. 18 was like the zipped file. So that's a huge sample pack. We got one-shot drums, which I love to create stuff. Let's maybe try out some of the indie dance kick drums. Really nice, my go-to stuff right now. We have house, tech house. So if you're into electronic dance music, that's the one for you. Let's do some of the drum loops, also in like a construction state. We got organic stuff in here. That's what I love about the construction stuff. You still have full control because you got everything like individually. And again, there's a bunch in there. So especially for beginners, these loops are like a good starting point because then it's not you making an entire song from scratch. It's basically remixing, but with stuff that you can actually use and release the song. There are also vocals in there, which is really rare.
And didn't we grow up? Moonlight and we are dancing. Music is loud
and again, it's not Splice stuff. So you're one of only a few that uses it, and it's not that. Yeah, it's always like a little painful if you send a label a song with Splice vocals and then they just send back, hey, it's nice, but we already heard that vocal a million times, so please come up with something original. Here you have still the chance to be the first one. Let's check out Nancy.
Wanna jump in the water, give it my all. Look past the deep, but I'm so scared of it all. Everything changes. Follow the tide and you find your bearing. It all rearranges.
So all of these samples are made by SoundFat. They got the Cyclopedia 2, which is like the entire package, I think, like where the most stuff is in there. I highly recommend it because then you're covered for almost all styles of electronic music. If you have customers and they want something in a certain style, you got it. If you're more dedicated to just one style of music, it might be cheaper to just get like an individual sample pack that is like based on your style of music. They also have Serum and other presets. So yeah, again, link down below in the description. Go check it out. Definitely a recommendation. Now let's get to the hardware stuff. I already tested these for a couple of weeks. I used them at home a lot. Polo Audio headphones, the best they ever made. They look extremely nice. I love the packaging. I love the style of them. I love the wood on them. I love the sound quality, the dedication to like highest quality. They're a little pricier, but if you want like top-end headphones for mixing, those are the ones I think you should get right now. They're like the smartest, most advanced. Look really cool, sound really good. So when I'm at home, I usually use these also to check like for clicks, pops and everything. Cables are included, and these have like this special feature where software is integrated into them. So you got the flat frequency response, 5 years warranty. That's nice to have. And as you can see right here, there's like a calibration applied to these headphones, and they promise to be like the flattest on the planet. They're individually calibrated. That's like I don't know anyone else that does it with like special AI processing. And there's a plugin that can emulate studio, club, car, all different kinds of systems. So you're pretty much covered. It's amazing technology. I love it. But at the end, for me, it counts how it sounds and how I can work with it. And I'm happy with those ones, especially if you don't have a studio that is like fully acoustic treated. If you're doing a whole lot on the go, if you're working a lot at home and you don't want to disturb your neighbors, go and check them out. That's pretty much it. I hope you like these 4 recommendations. So far, my top picks for 2025. There will be more definitely coming, hopefully. Technology is advancing a lot. I'm excited for new stuff. Go check everything out in the description below. See you soon again, right here in the studio.